Hi, it's Heather Michet, coming to you today in this video, talking about a very dear to my heart topic, and that is the decline of wild native birds, primarily migratory birds. I did a video regarding free roaming cats. I'll link it down below. They certainly are a huge contributor to the decline in wild birds and migratory birds. I also want to share a really great book with you it's a tome, it's a big one, but it's fascinating and so educational about migratory birds and birds in general. I was blown away in reading it. Here it is. It's called A World on the Wing by Scott Wiesenthal. And it's the global odyssey of migratory birds. These creatures are miracles. It's just nothing short of that. Flying thousands of miles over ocean, yes, landforms, many varieties and species of these birds not touching land for hundreds, even thousands of miles. It's just insane and magnificent, remarkable, beautiful, and how could you not be enthralled by creatures that can do this and want to learn more about them? And also how we as humans can support their numbers and their living. The point that I really want to address in this video is the effect of the lack of dark, which primarily is due to the increase in artificial lighting, and how detrimental that is for not only migratory birds in general, and also insects, i.e. pollinators, but also to our human health. And we were born into a world of light and dark. And if you look at maps, there are several that you can find on the internet, maps of what night looks like on the globe. And it's not very dark. What happens for migratory birds and insects and other critters with so much artificial light is it totally throws off their biorhythms. For migratory birds in specific, it takes them off their route and track, can disrupt their migratory track and cause them to not wind up at their destination. So it's a huge problem. Here in Oregon, we have a magnificent group, a nonprofit that is the Bird Alliance Oregon. I will link that below. And they have a fabulous bit of information about their program, Lights Out movement. It's not just theirs, but it's all across, hopefully, the world. I know across the country, but especially in those places that are on the migratory spring and fall routes. So their Lights Out program is to educate humans about how important it is to have diminished, if not no, artificial lights visible on the outside of the home during these migratory periods. And the two primary peak seasons of migration are this. The peak spring migration is April 15th to May 19th. And the peak fall migration time is September 19th to October 19th. I'll say those again. Peak spring migration, April 15th to May 19th. Peak fall migration, September 19th to October 19th. And on this site, that again, I'll link in the description below, it's just really a great expansion of this tidbit of information that I'm giving you here on this video, how critical the reduction in artificial light is for these birds and other beings. They showed, for example, in Chicago, one lights out building, so a building that participated in lights out, showed an 80% decrease in strike rates after joining the lights out movement. That is phenomenal. It's a great, great boon to the bird tribe. Another point I want to make is, again, from this site, just because it's such wonderful information, their heading of one section is "The night is habitat." Think about that. The night is habitat. You know, in addition to hosting migratory birds on their way north or south, the night is actual habitat. You know, our systems, the creatures on the earth that we share this beautiful planet with, evolved in cycles of dark and light. And when we decrease the night or take away the night, which is what's basically happening, we're messing with the entire ecosystem of birds, of humans, of nocturnal creatures, and ourselves, because we need rest. We need dark. So it's easy to minimize our light production during the dark time. And I highly not only recommend, but I ask you to consider participating in the Lights Out program. It's really vital for our beings that are flying, trying to find their way home, and also for us humans and other critters. I think I'll leave it at that for now, but think about the light and dark balance in your life. How much dark is there in your life truly? Where you sleep, do you have blackout shades on your windows? Do you sleep in absolute dark? That is the ideal. That's the best for our biorhythms, our systems, certainly our nervous system. And think about it. Think about it. And please participate in the Lights Out program if you're at all inclined to do so. Check out the links below in the description, and do like this video if it gave you something of interest or informed you, educated you, inspired you perhaps. There'll be more. Like and comment and subscribe. Join us all here for healthful and sustainable living tips. Be good to yourselves.